nights in silver tone. Signals travel all alone. Static fades, the sky agrees. We align with frequency. Starlit patterns overhead. Every word we never said. Glowing waves in deep embrace, moving through the darkened space. Baseline steady, low and wide. Like a cosmic undertide. Piano sparks and scattered streams, threading through our lucid dreams. Tune your heart to what you feel. Let the hidden signals heal. Starlit frequencies calling, through the silence falling. Every pulse in harmony, riding our infinity. In the dark we clearly see, we are starlit frequency. Neon constellations rise, reflected in your eyes. Trumpet cries and golden flare, painting hope into the air. Brushes sweep a velvet swing. Every chord begins to ring. Saxophone in midnight blue turns the static into truth. Across the noise and through the haze, we synchronize our ways. Starlit frequencies calling, through the silence falling. Every pulse in harmony, riding our infinity. In the dark we clearly see, we are starlit frequency. Beyond the limits of control, sound becomes a living soul. Improvised and undefined, yet perfectly aligned. Starlit frequencies rising, every star harmonizing. From the spark to endless sea, we become the melody. In the hush of what will be, we are starlit frequency. When the final echoes fade, still the signal softly plays. Slow ignition, engines hum. City lights, we become one. Velvet skyline drifting slow. Crimson rivers down below. Glass and steel in soft embrace. Reflections dancing face to face. Sidewalk poets, quiet bars. Whispers riding, passing cars. Electric breezes through the air, carrying secrets everywhere. Feel the rhythm in the street. Heartbeat syncopated here. We drift along the velvet skyline, floating in a groove so divine. Blue and golden motion blur, every shadow starts to stir. Velvet skyline, hold me tight. Glide with me through endless night. Rooftop gardens, distant sound. Vested trumpets spinning round. Baseline walking hand in hand, with a pulse of neon land. Your silhouette in cobalt glow moves in time, both fast and slow. Every step a soft refrain, melting into midnight rain. No gravity, just harmony, suspended in this melody. Piano sparks like city stars, stretching past the boulevard. dancing on the wall. Trumpet tones in amber light, turning dust to neon night. Rhythms blurring watercolor streams, blending truth with lucid dreams. Every step in subtle glide, harmonies we cannot hide. No black and white tonight, only shades of shifting light. Improvised in open air, fragments floating everywhere. Takes emotion, waves of sound like a silent ocean. Every color starts to sing, silver notes on golden wings. Chromatic daydreams unfold, stories in electric gold. When the daylight fades away, colors choose to softly stay in every tone and in between. Life the dream we've always seen. Soft particles in the air, midnight moving everywhere. Whispers riding silver streams, floating through electric dreams. Quantum breeze across your skin, tiny world awake within. Every atom softly sways in unpredictable rays. As day dancing in uncertainty. Trumpet blows in amber tone, calling what we've never known. Precious sweep and gentle arcs, tiny sparks ignite the dark. Saxophone and velvet glide opens doors, we step inside. Probability in your eyes, infinite and small disguise. Quantum breeze serenade, in the silence unafraid. Every pulse a shifting line, yours and mine redefined. Through the tremble and the tease, we surrender to the breeze. Quantum breeze serenade, every fear begins to fade. Particles of sound align, turning chance to grand design. When the final echoes freeze, we dissolve into the breeze. Soft particles drift away, but the groove is here to stay. In the space where we believe, the quantum breeze will never leave. Soft electric rain on the city glass, neon shadows moving slow as we pass. Midnight breathing in blue and gold, stories in a silence waiting to unfold. Streetlights flicker in a minor key, taxi rhythms humming D minor 3. Velvet footsteps on a silver lane, saxophone whispers through the summer rain. Windows glowing like distant stars, every heartbeat riding passing cars. Concrete rivers flowing deep, where broken dreams and night birds meet. Feel the pulse beneath the skyline, symptom play the hearts in perfect time. fractured sky, baseline walking soft and low, telling secrets only night would know. Trumpet cries and liquid light, painting colors on the night. Every rooftop keeps the groove, every soul begins to move. We still believe the echoes never truly leave. side to side. Midnight speaking without words, every silence softly heard. Liquid pulse beneath the skin, rhythms moving deep within. Baseline tracing every thought, in the spaces silence caught. Snare brush whispers on the air, saxophone and cool despair. Neon flickers breathing slow, let the undercurrent flow. No need to explain the sound when the groove is all around. Liquid pulse conversations, no words, just vibrations. You and I in sync tonight, floating in electric light. Every beat a revelation. Liquid pulse conversation. Noted trumpet bends the blue, as the skyline shifts its hue. Piano drops like falling rain, softly healing hidden pain. Fingers glide on ivory keys, carried by a restless breeze. Every pause a secret phrase, lost inside the smoky haze. Feel the tempo in your chest, every doubt put to rest. Liquid pulse conversations, no words, just vibrations. You and I in sync tonight, floating in electric light. Every beat a revelation. Liquid pulse conversation. Call and response in midnight air, improvise without a care. Question asked in minor tone, answer found in undertone. that pulse lives on. city dreaming through the night. Concrete desert, shimmer gold, stories waiting to be told. Footsteps fade in twilight hue, every shadow feels brand new. Last horizons blur and sway like a vision far away. Saxophone in desert air, tracing shapes that aren't quite there. Is it real or just a glow? Only midnight seems to know. A mirage, sweet unfolding, silver illusions we're holding, chasing shapes in amber light, dancing through the velvet night. A mirage, don't disappear, stay until the dawn is near. Rooftop silence, distant trains, soft percussion like warm rain, bassline moving slow and deep, promises the dark will keep. Trumpet calls from far away, guiding us through shades of gray. Every chord a shifting view, every note reveals something new. Close your eyes, let it drift, feel the skyline gently shift. A mirage, sweet unfolding, silver illusions we're holding, chasing shapes in amber light, dancing through the velvet night. A mirage, don't disappear, stay until the dawn is near. Swim free, slow, fast, free, improvised infinity. Questions written in the sand, answers slipping through your hand. A mirage, sweet unfolding, golden reflections we're holding. Through the haze we redefine what is yours and what is mine. A mirage, crystal clear, echoing beyond the mirror. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Morning breaks, the heat is gone, but the groove is still drawn on. In every street and every beat, the mirage you're not alone. Open line, rhythms on a cosmic track, bass frequency deep and wide, like a universal tide. Galaxies in muted breaths, moments drifting as they pass. Piano sparks in zero G, running sonic geometry. Feel the countdown in your veins, breaking out of earthly chains. Celestial groove, protocol, answering the midnight call. Sync the heart and lose control. Let the rhythm take your soul across the stars. We roll, celestial protocol. Satellite in cobalt spin, transmitting from within. Drums like meteors collide, time and space both open wide. Neon constellations glow in harmonic afterglow. Trumpet beams and laser streams, threading through electric dreams. No gravity in what we feel, only frequencies that heal. Celestial protocol, answering the midnight call. Oh, sync the heart and lose control. Let the rhythm take your soul across the stars. We roll, celestial protocol. Binary comes a song, right and wrong both drift along, improvised in endless flight, jazzing waves of astral light. sound. Time is lost, but we are found. Midnight leaning out of tune, silver shadows under moon. Clocks on every wall, hands that never move at all. Still the rhythm finds a way through the night and into gray. Blue notes bending out of line, like a tear in perfect time. Saxophone with fractured grace leaves a trace in empty space. We don't need the hours to flow when the groove begins to glow. But feeling right, lost in jazz and city light. Time can stop, but we won't freeze. We move in minor keys. Coffee cups and smoky air, finished thoughts everywhere. Baseline walking slow and wise, reading truth between the lies. Trumpet cracks the quiet wide, letting hidden feelings slide. Every pause a fragile thread between the living and the said. Let the seconds fall apart. We keep tempo in the heart. Broken clocks and blue notes crying. Moments fade, but we keep trying. Out of sync, but feeling right. Lost in jazz and city light. Time can stop, but we won't freeze. We move in minor keys. No more counting yesterday. Improvise along the way. Brushes sweep the past aside, leaving only what survives. Becomes the art. Every ending starts the start. When the world feels incomplete, we find truth in every beat. Tick, 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 fades away. But the groove is here to stay. We never really lose. tone. Signals travel all alone. Static fades, the sky agrees. We align with frequency. Starlit patterns overhead. Every word we never said. Glowing waves in deep embrace, moving through the darkened space. Baseline steady, low and wide. Like a cosmic undertide. Piano sparks and scattered streams, threading through our lucid dreams. Tune your heart to what you feel. Let the hidden signals heal. Starlit frequencies calling through the silence falling. Every pulse in harmony, riding our infinity. In the dark we clearly see we are starlit frequencies. Neon constellations rise, reflected in your eyes. Trumpet cries and golden flare, painting hope into the air. Brushes sweep a velvet swing. Every chord begins to ring. Saxophone in midnight blue turns the static into truth. Across the noise and through the haze, we synchronize our ways. Starlit frequencies calling through the silence falling. Every pulse in harmony, riding our infinity. In the dark we clearly see we are starlit frequencies. Beyond the limits of control, sound becomes a living soul. Improvised and undefined, yet perfectly aligned. Starlit frequencies rising, every star harmonizing. From the spark to endless sea, we become the melody. In the hush of what will be, we are starlit frequencies. When the final echoes fade, still the signal softly played. In the quiet of the sky, our frequencies never die. city lights, we become one. Velvet skyline drifting slow, crimson rivers down below, glass and steel in soft embrace, reflections dancing face to face. Sidewalk poets, quiet bars, whispers riding passing cars, electric breezes through the air, carrying secrets everywhere. Feel the rhythm in the street, heartbeats syncopated here. We drift along the velvet skyline, floating in a groove so divine. Blue and golden motion blur, every shadow starts to stir. Velvet skyline, hold me tight, glide with me through endless night. Rooftop gardens, distant sound, vested trumpets spinning round, baseline walking hand in hand, with a pulse of neon and land. Your silhouette in cobalt glow moves in time, both fast and slow. Every step a soft refrain, melting into midnight rain. No gravity, just harmony, suspicion.